Final Fantasy VII Rebirth has a huge variety of bosses with tons of different ways to defeat them. Today, we're going to be taking on Palmer, the fat balding dude from Shinra, you know the one, in his frog mech. So, we here at Direct Gaming will show you how to actually counter each move of said boss, how to avoid it, then show a full playthrough of the fight. Now, in this battle, you get to play as everyone except Barret. Keep in mind, the previous battle, you only got to play as Barret. He's still a little sad during that fight. So, make sure you pick your team and make sure the game does not select somebody that you don't usually use. For this battle, personally, I use Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith. Right away, like every battle, get an AT bar filled so we can scan the boss. Remember as well that after scanning, if you need to look at the boss info, simply hit the touchpad and you can see all the info again as long as you scanned it once. Right side is going to show you the weaknesses and immunities. No shocker here, this mech is weak to lightning. On the left side, look for the highlighted text showing you the best ways to pressure and stagger the boss. In the case of Prince Charming here, this mech is weak to limit attacks or synergy abilities. These will flip over the machine. If you attack the cockpit when it's flipped over, you can then deal more damage. To pressure him, you need to inflict enough damage with powerful offensive abilities while Palmer is taunting you. All right, here are some moves to watch out for. While this move doesn't have a name by any means, you need to watch out for when the mech starts to kind of stand on one leg and then it will fall over and roll a bit. This will hit you and it will hurt if you're close enough, so don't think this is simply going to be free damage. It becomes free damage though once he finally stops moving. Time Bomb Scatter is the actual first named attack. During this, Palmer will have the mech shoot out electrical mines. If you can move away fast enough, it's a good time to attack him, which will cause the mech to flip over onto its back like stated in the enemy info. When you see him get out of the mech and start to use Neener, it's time to use the left stick to target him instead of the mech. This window can't be short or long sometimes, so if he ducks back into the mech too fast, just simply use lightning against him. If you can target him and attack him though, Fire and Blizzard are great quick attacks to hurt him. Stun Ray is exactly what it sounds like. Move away from him so you don't get stunned. The area can be somewhat big the longer the fight goes on, so just be careful there. If you happen to have a ward for Aerith in a different spot and she gets targeted by said move, then go ahead and teleport away and you won't take any damage. Steamroll is another move where he will shoot across the arena in a straight line. You need to get out of the way fast or perfect block this if you're good with the timing. Final move to watch out for is Electrical Shock. Name pretty much tells you exactly what's going to happen. Get out of the way, otherwise your character will be stunned. One ability I cannot recommend enough is Cloud's Firebolt ability, which has both fire and lightning in it. This will damage both the mech and even Palmer if he's taunting you and you happen to select him when you're targeting him. Plasma Discharge from the enemy materia is great here as well, since every ATB that fills up is going to send out a field of electricity around you and can damage the boss easily. By this time in the game, you should have a barrier materia or two as well, which is always helpful to put on your teammates and yourself. Remember that barrier is for physical attacks while mana ward is for magic defense. If you happen to have it to level 3 by this point, which I don't think most will, but just in case you do, then that will help with both of them, but it does cost a lot of MP. Whenever using Aerith, I personally love to throw down a radiant ward so my attacks basically multiply a lot. Once you finally stagger this boss, go in for the big attacks like always. After the stagger phase ends, most of his attacks will stay the same. You might throw in a few random bold attacks, but nothing too crazy. However, once his health gets down to 50%, that's where things will change. Here are some new / upgraded moves to watch out for. Time Bomb Scatter multiplies the amount of bombs that are sent out at you. Flameo is where the boss will shoot a mortar-like blast at you. This is definitely a good time to have the barrier up or get ready with a perfect block. It's a little bit hard to dodge. This mech also becomes even more frog-like with an electrical tongue attack, so be careful if you get too close. One of his more common moves, the Stun Ray, is actually the same. However, the area of effect is bigger, so make sure you're using someone like Tifa to get out of the way fast. If you want to play it safe during the second half of the battle and get some good damage in, but also slow the boss down, maybe you happen to be playing on hard mode, then you're going to want to actually target the legs, which you can do now, and then eventually destroy them. One of the summons I'd love to have for this particular battle was Phoenix, as it's a very good summon to have. Check our playlist in the top right corner on how to get the Phoenix summon and also max out his power. With this summon, you're going to be able to not only attack the boss, but you can also get you and your allies revived or give them a free revive that they can't use until they actually die. It can be very helpful against pretty much any boss in the game. As always, synergy abilities are great for stopping attacks and keeping the boss from attacking you during said attack. Just remember, until you hit the boss and you can somewhat stagger them, using air quotes there, you are not invincible during these attacks like you are with limit breaks, so your teammates can die, thus stopping the synergy ability. Other than that, just keep up the attacks and dodging everything like we said beforehand and take this boss down. Oh, and yes, that use of Aerith's limit break where I use planet protection instead of healing wind, which just so happened to be timed perfectly to protect the team against the boss's eradication ray, was totally planned and not at all an accident. Honestly, eradication rate is pretty easy to dodge. Just use someone like Tifa and you'll be okay, no problem. Now, here's a full run of the boss fight, sped up a tad to show you how to take the suppressor mech down. If you enjoyed the guides, then a like in the video shows us that you enjoy this type of content. And don't forget to check out our other Final Fantasy VII Rebirth boss guides and playlists in the top right corner and pinned comments. We also have videos on how to get the summons as well. Thanks for watching the video. I've been Talon with Direct Gaming. I hope you have a great day and week, and we can't wait to see you all in the next one. Johnny. 静かにしてください。慎重に。気をつけてね。私の出番。それ。一気にやっちゃう。当たれ。そっちは大丈夫かな。お尻ピンピン。イラッとしちゃった。しびれる。おい。さあ行くよ。行くよ。見せなきゃ。そこからここから頑張るね。届け。この弾けろ。行くよ。それだ。前より私の出番。いけそうかな。やってやる。念のため。どうなってるの？決めてやれ。このまま決めよう。決めちゃおう。終わらせよ。じゃあ終わらせよ。はいはい。ただ。どう？落ちて。飛んでけ。それ。引き受けた。搭乗者とのクロックリンクをかける戦闘の解析が完了しました。わしも使っちゃうもんね。やっそれ。そっちを任せて。よしやっちゃう。そこまだまだ。この持ちこたえるよ。気をつけてお任せあれ。よ
落ち着いていけ。
こんなところでよかった。やっ諦めない。頼りにして交代。
暴れろ。そっちはまず
いいとこ見せなきゃ。どう？やっ限界なだけ。気をつけてね。お任せあれ。セット。
俺が出る。いや、仕上げだ。落ち着いていけ。
はい、行くよ。出番だよ。しっかり次は頑張れ。いや任せていいかな。
やってやる。報酬は
振り絞る。いいとこ見せなきゃ。イラッとした。やっやっ
下がっている。キック攻めるぞ。仕上げだ。繋いでいくと
チャンスは逃さない。
反撃に踊れ。
このまま行くよ。私だって見てて。みんなを守って。そっちは大丈夫。
ここからだ。沈め。
この
リコ。
せーの。ここだ。
やったな。レイヘルよ。
よしやっちゃおう。守りを固める。そこそれ。まだこのそこそれ。じら行くよ。持ちこたえるよ。当てる。
後悔する。
よろしくね。私の出番。協力していこう。
引き受け。仕上げだ。やばい。とどろけ。沈め。